Jalen, it's 4 or 5 years ago that you got here, right out there,
getting my offer,
fighting for a spot just to get an offer. Now, what's it like to kind of come full circle and perform for the Pro Scouts today?
Man, it's like a dream come true. Like everybody say, man, you start off 5 years old, want to play in the league, and you work your whole life from 5 till now to get to this level, and literally you spend all that time working high school games, college games, and it really all comes down to your 40. I mean, we laugh about it's like credit. You know what I'm saying? If you got good credit, you might get in the door. If you don't, and that's really what the day come down to. It's all about how good your credit is and that 40 yards. So, yeah, I mean, it was full circle, but, you know, it's really all about coming back here with my guys, you know, man. Like you said, 4 or 5 years, we built a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? I've been knew Greg, but, like, the rest of these guys, we just met. But, like, we at the point now where they're going to be at my wedding and they're going to be at my funeral, unfortunately. But that's the type of tight-knit bond we got. And so when we come back here, it's like, you know, it's not even pro day. It's like, yo, we about to work out one more time because I ain't going to see these guys again. Christian from Boston. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. You know, we would have never crossed paths. But now that we have, it's like, man, I jam old school with him, the shy, boys the man all the time. So, you know, we all got our tight-knit bond with each other. And, you know, that's really what pro day is all about because these guys, we go everywhere from here. So.
What are you hearing as far as to what route you're going to have to take to get in the league?
Honestly, I haven't been hearing anything, but, you know, I ain't really stressing about it. You know, I didn't hear nothing coming to college either. You know, I was about to go to App State before I came here, and not to knock the app, but, you know what I'm saying, we done won 2 natties, and I'm about to earn my 2nd degree. So, I mean, those things that I want to be able to accomplish at app. But as far as, like, the next level, you know, I haven't really been hearing much. Teams haven't been talking to me out here today, but I've been playing this game too long just to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Coach V wouldn't have given me the opportunity if he didn't believe in me. So I'd have been, my 15-year-old self would have been pissed at me if I'd have been like, nah, I ain't going to pro, I'm just going to get my degree and leave. And I'm like, that's not what the young Jalen Williams desired to be. So, you know what I'm saying, I still got love for this game. The next level is uncertain, but good thing about Swinney, he prepares for the future. That's one thing he said. Everybody football is not going to have air in it the whole time. And my football might go flatter quicker than Christian's will. But that don't make me less of a man. And that's one thing Swinney told us about. You know, this game is short. You know what I'm saying? You think about, we only been in Clemson for 4 years. If we live till we 80, that's only less than 5% of our life. You know, it's so much more in life than this game, but it's also taught us a lot.
What is the next plan right now?
For me?
Yeah.
I mean, after this, man, I get my master's in May. And then after the draft in April, get my master's in May. So, I mean, by then I know what I'm doing by the time my master's come around. So, I mean, that's my plan, is stay in school right now and then see what the draft holds.
How long do you, like, because you do have other stuff waiting outside of football, how long do you give it before you make young Jalen Williams happy?
Probably,
I feel like it's a gut decision. I feel like that's a heat of the moment decision. You know, one of my biggest goals in life was to not move back in with my mom. Like, don't go back to Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Columbia, y'all Clemson fans. Y'all hate Columbia, I hate it too. I was born and raised there. So one of my biggest goals in life was just not move back to Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Whether I go work in the factory in Atlanta or I come here and be G for Coach V. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, like I said, Coach Swinney planned us for that. You know what I'm saying? We start with the Pod Journey program, internships. I mean, I've been doing interviews with Cisco, a lot of different companies we got. So that's one thing Coach Swinney do a good job of preparing us for the future. Like I said, he taught us that it's more than this. You know what I'm saying? It's more than winning natties, because we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be here for the next 30 years, whether we good or not. But this football game going to last forever. But you know what I'm saying, as far as the program, but as far as the individual, our lifespans is only so short. You know, so we got to make sure you have something else. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have more avenues of income than just football when you're 40. You know, if you want to have a good, sustained, wealthy life. And that's really my whole mindset about it.
Could coaching come into play for you in the future? Because you mentioned being a GA there.
I don't know, man. When I walked away from the game, I want to walk away from it. You devote so much time into this, and I didn't see all the hard work Coach B just spitting the time on defense. I couldn't go to offense. You know what I'm saying? It's not my passion. They got to be a little too sweet and a little too pretty. Offense, I mean, defensive side, you know what I'm saying? You can be a little bit more dirty dog, but be great. I mean, y'all see me like that for reason because he up here 24/8. You know, he up here around the clock, and that's why defense been so good. Whether Shaq Lawson leave and the Red Grizz, oh yeah, I lost Shaq and died, but now we got Clean Christian. You know, that's how the Red Grizz always eat. That's how it is gonna be next year. Christian gone, but y'all know we got Masco, a red shirt freshman. That's gonna be a dog. I mean, y'all know that, but you know what I'm saying? It's just so much more that's going to.
You approach this day with something to prove, like maybe a guy that kind of blends into the background a little bit with so many guys in the foreground,
Right.
Getting attention. Do you feel like you had something to prove to that?
I mean, yeah, of course, though. I mean, I knew that coming into Clemson. You know, like I said, I was about to go to App State. So I knew coming here, you know, I had something to prove. Like, not even pro day, but just Division I college football. You know, I'm going out there. We play Alabama every year. Alabama ain't cut my film on when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like just here. I've been like that since my whole life. I've been the underdog. So like, I got to carry that chip on my shoulder. That's why I go so hard with education and not just football. You know, it's so much more than that.
How did today go? How do you feel like it went?
I feel like I did good, but I definitely could have did better. You know, you always feel like you could do better. I could have been a little looser, could have ran faster. I always could do better. That's how I feel ultimately.
You've had so many great moments here where you've stepped into a starting role when needed, or you've stepped in during games.
Yeah.
But as you leave, what is your best memory?
My best memory? Shoot, to be honest, bro, my freshman year we played Notre Dame. In the rain, that game, even though I was a special teams guy, but as far as like just the atmosphere and like looking at that, I was a freshman, so everything was different. And it was the third game of the season. So, and it was like game day, you know, it was very intense. So, but that was pretty crazy. And shoot, like outside of football, we going to Haiti. You know, Coach Sweeney allowing us to go to Haiti. You know, that's the first time leaving the country. That's an eye-opening experience. And, you know, so my trip to Haiti and probably just my freshman year to Notre Dame game was like my welcome to college moment. It was like hurricane season. We went, me and Boulware and Travis Blanks, last second stop, fourth down. So, you know, we was going to create it after that. I mean, y'all all seen it. So.
And you're a guy, I know that you're a thinker. What's going through your mind out there in Santa Clara as the seconds are ticking off the clock against Alabama, and you know you'll never put on that uniform again?
Just embracing it, man. Be playing in front of our fans. I mean, they show out if we playing State or we playing Bama. If we going to Texas or, you know what I'm saying, we playing in Columbia, the most hostile environment we could play in. You know, our fans show up. So just being in that atmosphere and just feeling the love. You know, so much love that going to Clemson football, and just to see that people support us more than what we do on Saturday. Because like I said earlier, it's so much more that goes into us playing ball than just being on the field Saturday. Because a lot of things that will slide other places, Coach Sweeney won't let us play. Just a Coach Sweeney rule. You know, so it's a lot of stuff that we got to do as men, discipline-wise, time management, that Coach Sweeney really preach about, that really go into that on Saturday. And that's one thing I feel like our fans really see, that, yo, these guys are really more than running down that hill every Saturday night.
Did you ever have a moment like that with Coach Sweeney?
What moment?
Any kind where he got...
In my grill?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, that's Sweeney. That's football. You know, that's going to happen to anybody. I mean, especially in fall camp. You know, so you out there on Derby Meadows, you know what I'm saying, it's 105 degrees, it feel like 115. You know what I'm saying? You definitely going to feel, Sweeney definitely going to get in, you know, jogging off the sideline. It could be something little, but that's how Sweeney is. It's about the small details. It ain't missing a tackle. It's, did you bust your butt to get to the tackle? You know, it's things, because you can fix mixing the tackle, but how was your effort? And that's one thing Sweeney really preach about.
What's your master's in?
Resources.
And if the NFL doesn't work out for some reason, what's your dream job?
My dream job?
Yeah. What would you want to do?
Own a school, bro. The school system is screwed. I don't know that's right, but like the schools, like the education system,
okay.
Like K through 12. It's my mama teacher, my auntie's teacher. It's all destroyed. In my old high school, just like the curriculum, like kids aren't coming to college prepared. You know what I'm saying? Or going into life prepared, because college isn't guaranteed. You don't have to go there, but kids should better go through high school and have basic knowledge. You know what I'm saying? To survive, and they don't, and they come here and they're clueless. So. Own the school, not the principal, none of that. I want like a charter school, like this is my school, this is how we're gonna run it.
What would you do different?
The curriculum. I have my mom as the principal. First and foremost, because she's amazing, you know, woman with the world. I'll tell your wife that she'll love you. And I don't know, it's a lot of stuff, bro. You gotta have a team for stuff like that. As far as like what I do, but that's what our dream job, own the school, bro.
Would you do it in Columbia?
In Columbia?
Or would you open it in Columbia?
I don't know, man. I mean, I should.
Right.
I definitely should, cause like you always want to give back to you, like where you from, just to change everything. But man, I do not want to live in Columbia.
Hey, I'm from there. I feel that.
Huh?
Sounds like you need to be the president.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. For real, I go back to Columbia.
We need to have you on the update circuit.
Yeah.
Does this passion for the school thing maybe add to your grind of making the NFL? Because obviously an NFL paycheck would go a long way in helping you achieve your dreams.
Yeah, exactly. And even that's the thing. Even with, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to have a long term in the NFL. And that's the thing. Like, you could have like a small 4 or 5 year contract, you know, and you know really set your life up from there. Because that's one thing. I ain't said this earlier, but football's only a tool. You know what I'm saying? It's not here as your biggest asset in life to take you there. It's a tool to propel you to the next step. So whether it's 5 or you play 15 years, you know what I'm saying, you still got another chapter, and you can use like your networking ability, all the people you done ran in through with, to create your own business. Because you're gonna meet, I mean, the people you're gonna meet while playing the NFL, as far as like business owners, Nike presidents, things like that, like you get your hands in all those avenues if you just understand that you got a passion for it, know how to communicate and relate to the individual. You understand?